Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we'll be unboxing some Sega games, so let's not wait any longer. This comes from the UK, but the games aren't actually designed to be played in the UK, so it's gonna be quite interesting. Once again, the item is packed, not that neatly as I'd like to, but that's what you get when you buy stuff on eBay. So yeah, it's like just wrapped in this beautiful bag. So yeah, some bubble wrap would be preferred, but oh well. Okay, so first of all we've got this Shadow Dancer for the Mega Drive. It's the Japanese version of the game, so as you can see here there is no hanger on the cartridge box. So all of the writings are in Japanese, and we've got a nice manual. Ooh, and the condition is really nice. So as you can see, this is a classic Japanese Mega Drive game shape. The cartridge is a little bit different, so if you compare it to the PAL system game, it's quite a bit different, but that's not an issue for us. We'll talk about this a bit later. So yeah, this one's really nice. So we've got the Fantasy Star now, so this is also for the Mega Drive, and it's also from Japan, and as you can see it's also missing it's not actually missing, it's not supposed to be there, but in the PAL region games we have those. So yeah, also the manual is a bit worn, but other than that the game cartridge is not dim or something like that, so that's really nice. I actually surprised how well it survived the brutal shipping, and it's like not very good packaging. So moving on, we've got the Shining Force 2 for the Mega Drive. This doesn't have a manual, but I was aware of that, so not a biggie, but of course it's a shame, but still the cartridge itself is in really nice condition. And last but not least, we've got the columns also for the Mega Drive, and you can see the second-hand price tag, so we will need to take care of that, try to take it off nicely. Now, so let's just try to plug it in and see how it works. Okay, so I've got my trusty clone system here. Why am I using clone system? It's because it has this, I don't know if you can see it very well, but right up here it has this nice little region switch, so it can play all of the Mega Drive games, including the Japanese ones and the Genesis ones. And it also, the door is okay to fit the Japanese games, because with the regular ones, some games just don't fit. And I have this Rock and Roll Racing for the Mega Drive, and this game is actually having the region protection. This means that it can only be played in European consoles. So if I was to plug this in and turn my console on, so as you can see, nothing is happening. So the game is not working. On the TV it would show something, I think, but I'm using a capture device, so I'm not sure if it's showing up. But if I turn this off, just like switch it on again, and then we can see that the game is working perfectly. So the reason I'm using this is because I just want to make sure that all of the games are working correctly. So without any waiting, let's try to play some Japanese games. So first is up Columns. I don't really like Tetris games, but it was thrown in this bundle, so yeah, I might as well try it on as well. So I've turned it on. As you can see, the Sega logo is coming up, so that's nice. Okay, so the game itself, yeah, it has few options, so yeah, let's just go for the arcade. Easy, of course, easy. I always like easy things in my life. So yeah, I don't want to bore you guys anymore of watching me playing Tetris, so let's not waste time on this and move on to more interesting games. So the other game is stuck pretty nicely. So now let's try to test the Shining Force. Shame it's without a manual once again, but what you gonna do? So put this in, and yeah, ooh, nicely running Sega letters. I always enjoy if they make like non-standard intro for the games. Okay, so yay, Shining Force. Okay, so nice. We've got some. Do you guys speak Japanese, or you can translate it to me? What's written here? Because I have zero clue what's written here. And actually, in some of the games, if you would choose the region, it would change the language of the game as well. So that's also quite interesting. But I think this is set to PAL, so if it would be in English, it would be in English right here. So yeah, a little bit of gameplay. Okay, so the game is working fine, no cleaning needed, so that's always good. So then let's try to now use the Fantasy Star. Yeah, I really enjoy this Japanese cover art and stuff on games, so that's why I really like buying Japanese Mega Drive games instead of European or the American ones. Okay, so this one appears not to be starting up. Let's give it a good old wiggle. Maybe that's gonna sort things out. Of course it did. So yeah, I wonder if this is gonna be... Oh, so you can see this one's in English. So yeah, continue. Oh, you can continue. So this means it has a battery inside of the cartridge, so you can actually save the game. So I would be surprised if it's still working, because over the time the batteries would go low, as you'd imagine, and when the game is are as old as these ones, so it's really slim chances that the battery survived, but you never know. Sometimes it's still working after all these years. So as you can see, the game is also in Japanese, so if I would like to play this, I would need to maybe use Google Translate or something like that. Okay, so this one's working as well, so we can just turn this off, remove the cartridge. Oh my, it gets stuck really badly. And then we've got Shadow Dancer, the Secret of Shinobi. So turn this on. Standard Sega logo, boo. Okay, Shadow Dancer. Yeah, I think I played this before, but I think I knew it as a Shinobi. Yeah, probably the Revenge of Shinobi. Maybe probably was named a bit differently in the Europe. Oh yeah, I remember my cousin had this game. Yeah, you can whistle a dog and blah blah blah, yeah. So yeah, and one hit and you die. I always hated this as a kid because I thought, oh my god, why would they make this so hard? But I guess it makes more sense now, so yeah, now I did something and yeah, I killed the guy, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, all of the games seem to be working fine, so that's always good. You always want that. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.